Hey, this is Artie Astor from B Sharp and C. Let's just get right into this week's video or today's video. I actually do about 5 of these a week, so. Oh, ah!
I had a vision plain and true. Saw something that few people do. And Lord God, I think I've seen enough. I had a vision true and plain. That cracked, broken, rusty ghost train that once you're on, you can't get off. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. This train, this train. Old iron's bearing down like wind. It's built by ruin and run on sin. It had no start, it has no end. Every face, it looks the same. No one can tell from where they came. Nobody knows what's round the bend. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. Looking down from the train through those busted window panes. They were calling out my name, boy, you're next. This train, this train ain't bound for glory, and I don't wanna go, no, no, no. Lord have mercy, let that ghost train pass me. Curse its rails to the weeds and the rust. Tell me once again that old story. Cure the pride and cure the flesh and cure the lust. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. Captured souls test the ground across the line were never found. They were reaching out their hands from the wreck.
I let 2 minutes and 42 seconds go by. That so that I'm being a little selfish because I want to do a song that I want to do. I want to do what I want to do. North Country Gentlemen, the song Ghost Train, super underrated. Yes, it falls into that Southern goth, dark country genre. It's just so nice. It starts off with you hear a train sound in the right ear, and then something in the left, and then the humming, and then some type of clapping, and just a very simple construction.
I had a vision plain and true. Saw something that few people do. Lord God, I think I've seen enough. I had a vision true and plain. That cracked, broken, rusty ghost train that once you're on, you can't get off. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. This train.
So it's everything that dark country is. I mean, to the weird percussion, to the humming, to the simple chord progression, but it, again, I always say this, it's what happens underneath the chord progressions that makes a song good, and that is exactly what's happening here. So we go back and we just listen to just how simple.
I had a vision vision plain and true. Saw something that few people do. And Lord God, I think I've seen enough.
Back to C minor.
I had
Not
a
much going
vision
on.
true and plain.
No.
That crack broke.
What was that sound in the right ear right there? What was that sound? I mean, you tell me, what was that sound that you heard in the right ear? Some weird crackling sound.
Had a vision true and plain. That crack
What was that?
broken, rusty ghost train that
Doesn't
once
matter.
you're on, you
Because it was awesome.
can't get off. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes.
Guitar comes in.
Their eyes.
Simple B flat
I saw their eyes.
to G minor
Their eyes, I saw their eyes.
to C minor.
This train,
And then
this train, this train, this train. Old iron's bearing down like wind. It's
now, as they perpetuate the verses, because the verses are just so good, because it feels good to perpetuate verses that have a very simple, beautiful chord progression that you can be creative over. And now, as they do these verses again, you have the clapping going on in the right ear, some accompaniment with the vocals kind of run through like a radio filter. And it has that scratchiness to it, right? That staticky-ness to it.
built by Roon and Ron. I'm saying it had no start, it has no end. Every face, it looks the same. No one can tell from where they came. Nobody knows what's round the bend.
Oh, I love it. The jury is still out as to whether or not that is a slide guitar or a steel guitar. There are times it sounds like a pedal steel guitar or a lap steel.
I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. Looking down from the train through those busted window panes. They were calling out my name, boy, you're next.
So did you notice for the first time in the song, they just changed the chord progression to something very major feeling.
From the train through those busted window panes. They were calling out
Right?
my name, boy, you're next. This train.
Now, at 1 minute and 43 seconds, believe it or not, all of what they did in the beginning of the song, and I did a song like this. I did a song from a Puerto Rican artist, Chuy, a while ago, a few days ago, and they had a very simple and haunting and beautiful chord progression in the beginning of the song, and they abandoned it and then kind of changed up the writing a little bit. So the second half of the song had a different feel. This song does the same. It does a very similar thing. Not the same chords, not the same chord progression. Not the same chord progression, but a very similar approach.
This train ain't bound for glory,
Now you can hear the song has a very major feel to it.
and I don't wanna go, no, no, no. Lord have mercy, let that ghost train past me. Curse its rails to the weeds and the rust. Tell me once again that old story. Cure the pride and cure the flesh and cure the lust. I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes, I saw their eyes. Captured souls to test the ground across the line were never found. They were reaching out their hands from the wreck. This train, this train ain't bound for glory.
Okay, so now we have a very major feel to the song, and we see that essentially the song is now building around this a more major feel. Still a lot going on in the background, but now they're repeating a different type. It's almost like you have different verses now, because now the song is kind of revolving around this.
Weeds and rust. Tell me once again that old story. Cure the pride and cure the flesh and cure the lust.
So now it's almost like this is the verse,
Saw their eyes,
and then it goes back to this.
I saw their eyes. Captured souls to test the ground. Across the line were never found. They were reaching out their hands from the wreck. This train.
But they come back to this. This part here repeats throughout the song,
Ain't bound for glory.
no matter what the changes are. And then you have this again.
Wanna go, no, no, no. This train ain't bound for glory.
I just love this guitar on the right ear.
No, no, no.
But now they just repeat this.
This train ain't bound for glory. And I don't wanna go, no, no, no. This train ain't bound for glory.
The engineering and the producing on all these tracks, the guitar track is so clear and so crisp, and just really the whole arrangement of the song. And then, like, what the heck even is this? A new set of chord changes. A very major key feel. It's kind of, I think it changes to C major. So it kind of changes to C major, which is weird because the song is in the key of C minor. So it takes the same key and then goes from a minor to a major and has a very uplifting end to it. You know, come aboard the train. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's one of those things when it's funny because my favorite band, as everyone knows, is Pink Floyd. And Pink Floyd, although they would never say that they're a progressive rock, but they are progressive rock. They don't just take a chord progression like a I don't know, like a 1-6-5-4 chord progression or whatever, and then say, okay, this is going to be our verses, and then we're going to have a chorus do this, and then we're going to have a bridge do this, and then we're going to do a chorus, and then the song's going to end. There's usually, I mean, some of their songs are traditional in that sense, but they're still arranged and recorded in a way that is progressive. But this is much like the song that I did from Chewy, Senorita, much like that song that I did last week, where you have a chord progression that is nice, and it kind of defines the song because it's the first part of the song, right? And then the eerie chord progression that makes it sound so eerie slowly turns into a major feel, which is a little bit more uplifting, right? And then the whole song changes and it slowly progresses from this dark song into this uplifting song. And then in the end, it's like you're just rising to heaven and everything's going to be okay. Come aboard the train. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. All in a major key now. And then it goes back to this.
And I don't wanna go, no, no, no.
Oh, and you hear that sound in the background there. Oh, I'm so sorry I allowed the sun to come in and hit my lens. I need to get blinds here. We just painted and I don't have blinds on the wall just yet. But this song has, it's a story, but it tells the story not just with the lyrics, but with the way the song is constructed. And yes, even though the chord changes are not super complicated, the way the song, or the feel of the song goes from a eerie minor sound to slowly and progressively more uplifting in and of itself tells a story, and the lyrics confirm the story, right? Come aboard the train, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. And I just love how the last line goes back to that minor feel and says, this train ain't bound for glory, and I don't want to go. No, no, no. So there's still some hesitance, even though it'll be okay. There's still some fear. And I believe that this song is talking about someone slowly dying. And I know that that sounds morbid, but Ghost Train is the name of the song. And Southern Goth, dark country, whatever you want to call it. I like dark country, but unfortunately, the rest of the world likes Southern Goth. Um, the the storytelling aspect that hides within a song is stronger in this type of genre than I've heard in any other type of genre. You know, 90% of the songs that you hear that are of this genre are actually, interestingly enough, fiction, but they still reflect what the songwriter is feeling. But the songwriter is able to kind of break a few rules and sing about things that have never happened and that will more than likely and probably hopefully never happen in their life. But they're still emoting and they're still able to kind of hide a message in the lyrics, even though it's fantastical and fictional in nature. And that's one of the reasons why I love dark country or Southern Goth so much. Anyways, that was the song um, Ghost Train by North Country Gentlemen. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. And if you have a song that you want me to do, put it in the comment section and I'll be sure to ignore it.